Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. We are back with more Project Hospital. And I think this episode we're going to focus on expanding and fixing the hospital. In the last episode, I don't know, it was very busy. If you did watch it, then you know. This is actually where we ended off at. I just went into the next day very early just to get an objective completed for Haven, but it was super busy and we kept having patients come back diagnosed wrong. And I think that's because I think we have two interns. Well, Haven is an intern. Well, she's a resident now, actually. Sarah? Is that her name? Sarah's an intern, and she's not doing too well, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Sarah may get replaced. This is a good doctor. He's not an intern. And then we have obviously our chief, who is like amazing. Oh, and then we hired. I forgot about all the other new people. So we hired. It was just getting so busy, so we had to put in the three doctor's offices there, and we hired some more people. So we have a specialist, we have an attending, and another resident. And honestly, he might get canned. I just didn't want to pay to refresh the candidates, but 2% diagnosis is not going to cut it here. No, I think we're done hiring interns, at least as doctors, emergency doctors. So that may change, but also I want to focus on we need our waiting room is like so tiny and so cramped. We also have objectives to open a specialized department, and we came into a lot of money the last episode. We got quite a few grants. So I think I want to focus on like fixing things up, maybe opening a specialized apartment, but I really want to start with this waiting room. And I really want to get rid of this parking lot. I don't know why it's bothering me. I think I want to move it somewhere down here. And I was trying to figure out how I could do that because you can't just pick it up and move it. But I was on a few Reddit threads. So I think what you have to do is place another one. You will have to waste money, unfortunately, to paint over this, but you place another one. So I think I'll put it out of sight, out of mind, is what I'm thinking. So let's put it here. And I don't think that cost us anything. And then you're allowed to go over and like, I guess paint over this. But painting is more expensive. Like putting grass. You can put grass over it, but that's like $22,000. I did the math in another save. Um, and it's cheaper to just put a foundation over it. So we're gonna put a foundation over this. It should be like 12,000, 11,000. Is this what we want to do? It is, because I want to expand out. Oh shoot. This is gonna be emergency. This will likely have to push. I have to find a place I really want it to be, and I'll have to work around it. But right here, I don't want it there. I just didn't want it where it was at. So great, we moved that. So I think we're gonna start with expanding our waiting room. And then some way, somehow we have to make it work so that these may be rooms over here, like in this corner side, and accessible. So what I do want to tell you guys, which I keep forgetting, I think in the last episode, the episode before that, I think I finally came up with a hospital name. I haven't changed it yet. It's the first time I remember to do it on camera. Right now we're Anonymous Hospital. That's kind of sad. I think you could change it here. I think. So we're gonna go with Haven Grace. Get it? Saving Grace, Haven Grace. Yeah. Did it land? I don't know. Okay, well we're gonna do it. Hopefully, oh, and you know what? I literally wasn't even thinking about this, but we've been kind of going with the Grey's Anatomy is theme here, and Seattle Grace. Hello, we are staying on track and we're not even trying to. All right, so we have Haven Grace Hospital. There it is. I'm happy I remember that because always when I'm like sitting down on my couch minding my business and I'm like, I didn't change the name. Okay, so as you can see, we are pretty jam packed. Do I want to run through this day real quick, get some more money? Yeah, maybe I'll run through this day really quick, get everyone out of here because I'm gonna need them out of these seats, and I don't think I can remove them if they're in the seat. So let me run through the day. We still have, let me press pause really quick. We still have this event going on where there's a renovation, so we're getting 20% more patients. We also still have to treat everybody correctly in intern mode to get another objective complete, which we'll just work for towards it right now. So I'll just help out Haven first. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get rid of her. Actually, who did I say I wanted to get rid of? Was it her or was it the other intern, this guy? Well, he's a resident, but his diagnosis is 2. Why would his diagnosis be 2? That's crazy. Well, me talking. Haven literally is at like a 5. Oh, she's at a 7 now. All right. His percentage is at 80%. Let me just see who we have in our pool right now. Her diagnosis is 46. What's her trait? She's a genius. She has a hidden trait. What is it? So she's a Spartan. Love that. I think I'm gonna hire her and can him. I know, so sad to say, but Shasha. I also got a mod that added more names to the game, so there's gonna be a bunch of like more names than the common ones we continuously see rotated. And Sasha Montgomery is definitely new. Um, okay, I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna send him on his merry way. Hate to do it while he's mid working, but gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get Sasha in there. And I think everybody else is good. He has diagnosis of 29. I mean, he's an attending. He should have better skills than that. I also think I want to get the training room, and maybe this is where we can also put the training room because I think that will help them. No, it's a study room, but that will help them with their skills, right? She's good, I know for sure. Yeah, she's like really good. Obviously, we have our chief that's like, oh, does she have higher diagnosis than him? She does. She's actually like way better than him. Interesting. Okay. And then he's not so bad. He's 60%. And then we have the one other intern. I'm gonna give her a chance to get it together. She's trying, but if I get it, she's also 23, which impressive. You know what I'm saying? Impressive to be a doctor in an actual hospital at the age of 23. When did you graduate high school to then go to college to then go to med school? Anyways, all right, I'm gonna run through this. I will pop back in if anything major happens, but hopefully we are on day 8 in the morning and we can start making some renovations. I will also let you guys know how the workload goes compared to the last episode if we have a lot of patients that are ready to leave or not happy. So I'll let you guys know that as well. Okay, so we did complete another objective. I think this is for uninsured. We did treat 50 patients, and also it's like what, 4 o'clock? No, 3 o'clock? No, 4 o'clock. And we're about to be 5, and we haven't had any complaints or threats of leaving. So I think having the extra doctors is helping. So we get 20% prestige bonus for one day, which I still don't get what that would do for us, giving it to us for one day. But I mean, okay, our radiology can use some work. We're like also overloaded in radiology, unfortunately. Okay, guys, we are back. Oh my gosh, she has leveled up. Haven has leveled up, and she is now an attending, which is crazy because, like, what was it, day 5? Yeah, because we played day 6 yesterday. It's like day 5 or something like that. She just leveled up to resident. She is now an attending, y'all. Okay. She's out here killing it, being a gray. Love this for her. So this is very, very exciting. How exciting. I mean, her diagnosis still, let's look at her skills really quick. So general medicine's really popping up there. She's at 42%, but her diagnosis is still 8%. We got to get that study room. But her diagnosis percentage is at 87, and she has a rating of 95, doctor's rating. So, she's doing what she can do. She definitely needs to work on her needs. Is she a hard worker? Did I give her that trait? No, she just chooses not to use the bathroom. Got it. All right, so she's finally going to use the bathroom, and I think we are officially about to close if we haven't. Yep, we have already. So let me just put it in regular speed. This is so great because we didn't get a single person complaining. No one waiting long, no one about to leave, and we did not today have anyone come back misdiagnosed. Now this is a completely new day. Who knows what tomorrow will hold? But I'm very, very happy to hear that. Our X-ray room definitely was in critical. It was in critical level. Haven't gotten a chance to check on our labs, but I think it's working. I think all these doctors' offices are working. I do not think we will add more doctors' offices. If anything, we will fire doctors and get better doctors in and faster doctors in, but I don't think we're going to add any more offices because we have like eight. Three, four, five, six, seven, seven. That's a lot. That's a lot. So okay, we are done. Let's get everybody out of here for the most part so that no one's sitting anywhere we don't need to be. Well, actually we're working on the waiting room, so actually I think it's okay. Also, our objectives, we now have an objective to purchase two ambulances, which we're not doing that. Not right now. No, no, no. We got to focus on the controlled patients, just getting that done, and opening a specialized department. But let's go ahead and work on this layout for the waiting room. So let me zoom in a bit. We definitely want it to come out more this way, right? Let's go ahead and go into this mode and just start mapping some stuff out. We also have, the in the last episode, I let you guys know that I got two DLCs. So we have the hospital services. So we now have a pharmacy and we have a cafeteria and I think pathology, but we don't need that until we have people dying on us and something else. So I definitely want to extend the waiting room. I definitely would like to get a training room. Now, where is the training room? Study room right here. Employees can train their skills and specializations here. We need that. Need it, need it, need it. So I think we can make a little hallway. Right, so we have a corridor there. I could move the janitor's closet, put it back this way, make this a little tiny hallway, put the janitors right here. So like, hold on. Here, I would copy the exact same thing and just paste it back there. Put the training room back here. Let's see how big the study room needs to be. 4 by 3. So we would definitely make it bigger. I want it big enough to fit like a good amount of people in there. I put another corridor this way. I should put the pharmacy somewhere over here if I'm gonna do that. Maybe I can put the pharmacy back here and they can also use this corridor to get there. So this little hallway that I'm gonna create here, patients can go this way. They can come this way as well, go to the pharmacy that way, and this will be the waiting room and maybe we'll block it off. However, I might move the receptionist as well and she may face this, like face the same way this icon is sitting. That's the way she would be facing. Or we can put a service office right here, right next to the janitor. Okay, I think I'll know what I do. I think I will double this and have an extend halfway. On the other side, I'm going to put the gift shop here whenever that is that we plan on doing that. On this side, we're going to put the pharmacy. And in this little area, I think we'll put another bathroom. But really, if they just walk out this way and that way, there's a bathroom right there. They don't really need to. But I'm gonna leave that there for right now, but we're not gonna fill it in. So let me put it down so you guys can see what I'm what I'm saying here. So I think that's what I want to do. Then we'll put a gift shop on this side. Okay. Then this will be doubled as a waiting room. It's gonna be large, but I mean, look how big this is gonna spread. We need a lot of space. So all of that there. And I think reception, which way do I want reception? We can have it facing this way with maybe a door. Let's start moving stuff down. So let's move our chairs. So I think it definitely needs to be big enough to fit two people if necessary. I believe in giving receptionists good chairs. I do. I do strongly believe in that. So we're going to get two nicer chairs. They have the nicest chairs out of everybody, including the doctors. But like I said, I believe me being a receptionist, come have being a receptionist. I'm no longer a receptionist, but they deserve good chairs. I don't care what nobody says. So they have to sit more than anybody else. Doctors get up and do stuff. And sitting long term is not good for you. Okay, stop talking. Let's see if we can fit anything back here. No. You know, I'm thinking right now, why did I move the receptionist from over here to here? Why did I do that? I just think I felt it was too tight, and this gives us more space to expand it if we need it. I think that I'm gonna block a wall up here, like right here, and I'm gonna put doors. Oh, I can't do it while that lady has her cart there. I need that to move. I think I'm gonna make a wall right here. Let's get a wall here with double doors. That's too big. Yeah, like so. It's not even. That's kind of gonna bother me. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's go back here. So that gives us enough space to give them something back there. So let's move it over maybe. Okay, so I'm back. And this is where we landed with our waiting room. All right, so we have the receptionist around here with their glass windows. Now, it is a little wonky because I put a door, and the door obviously can't go in the glass windows. So it's like not glass, it's actual wall. But the walls are going to be down most of the time, so I think it's okay. We have a one waiting room over here and then a bigger one right over here. So I like this so much better. I'm gonna, test it out to see how it actually performs. So we have that. And then back here, I created the hallway. Let me zoom in. So we have this hallway here now that connects back here to another janitor's office. This will be the study room. This will be the administrative office, which it might be too small, but we'll see. I think we just really need to fit a desk in there. And then we're going to have the pharmacy back here and eventually the gift shop. So I'm going to do another speed build of me doing the study and I think the pharmacy, because I would love to get those open. We'll wait. And I'll probably do the janitor's office because why not? And I'll definitely wait on the gift shop because we don't need that right now. We don't have anyone who's hospitalized. So heading back into a quick speed build. Okay, we are back. We are back. We are back. All right, so as you can see, we now have an study room, which I thought I had to have desk in there, but it wasn't mandatory. I think you just need seats. So I put a lot of seats in there, but then I put a desk with a computer just so they have it. I put some refreshments in there because they're gonna be in there studying. They'll have some fruit. It's healthy. They have coffee and a bookshelf and all that good stuff. Next to it, we have the janitor's closet, which is bigger than the other one. So we can definitely fit more people in here once needed. We have the administrative office, real tiny, but I don't think anything else needs to be done with this. It has the basics, and hopefully the prestige is good. We'll see once we get someone in there. And then we have the pharmacy, which I switched up the colors from green to like orange. I just wanted to break it up. So this is our pharmacy. We have room to expand it if we need a second cashier. Um, and yeah, so they'll come in once they leave, which I think it's good because from wherever they're leaving at, if they're leaving out the front door, obviously we have another door over here. But if they're coming from the doctor's office and coming back through the main alleyway, they'll just come this way, leave out leave out to go to the pharmacy there. And I probably should put a door here just so that we can get the pharmacy people out quick and easy. Well, let's put a double door since it fits nicely. And hopefully patients don't walk in that way. I just don't know if they will or not. So yeah, this little area is filled out. Look at our hospital. Whoa, we are growing. I'm very excited to split the color up because I love the green and I've been trying to do different variations of the wall paper. But I think we need to like switch up the coloring. So we probably will start doing that. I think with emergency we'll switch up the color for emergency. Okay, so I think we need to get some people in here, I think. Okay. So we need someone a tech, a pharmacy tech. Okay. Scholar. Love that. Fast, pleasant, people person. I mean, ideally, she's just 405. Okay, what do we have? And what is she? Is she the top level? Master scientist. Well, they're all master scientists. Okay, so that's one less thing to have to look at. Let's see their pharmacy. Who has the highest? Andy Day. Oh, and his biochemistry is 91%. Fast, loyal, and he eats a lot, but that's okay. Oh, I love these new names. I'm absolutely in love with it. Then we have Ian here. Scholar. He might be late. All right, so it's between these two. So who do I want to pay? I think I'm gonna get Andy in here. We need a manager for all of our janitors. So we have two masters and two seniors. He's they're kind of at the same level, but he's cheaper. So we're gonna go with Ryan. So okay, we have expanded. We have expanded. I'm very curious to see how this day will run. We obviously need to do a specialized department. So let's decide what department we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna do it in this episode, but I think we should start thinking about it. We might do internal medicine. So let's just get to the next day and just see if everything runs efficiently and we'll kind of take it from there. Okay, daily news. Okay, patient numbers and insurance payments are back to normal. Okay, very good. All right, let's see. All right, we got our new guy here. So I don't know exactly what does he help out as well? He'll do management and they only have one, so we can't give him anything else. All right. So he'll be in control of our gift shop as well. I'm excited to see our pharmacy in action, and I'm also really excited to see our training in action. I wonder if you can like send them off to go train, or they're just gonna do it on their own. I don't know. Let's see. No, I don't think you can. All right. First person, Douglas. Bacterial tonsillitis. Good to go. So we'll follow him to the pharmacy and see how much he pays here for being seen and then how much he pays at the pharmacy now. So that's exciting. Okay, so he paid it now. He's going to chair in pharmacy. So I did put some chairs in there. I don't know why. I just felt like I should. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to get the medicine all ready for them. So I just put 2 chairs down, and maybe I'll need to put more since he's going to the chair. So I'll put some more if they need it. All right, so he's gonna sit down and wait. And what is he doing? Is he taking a break? No, he is not. Oh, come on, be so for real. You literally took a break in front of a patient. All right, let's check this out while we're here. Insomnia or hypothyroidism. Roidism. She's depressed, irritable. Let's do. I find speech listening is good to help figure out if they have insomnia, so I'll do that and a physical exam. All right, so, well, that's good that. Oh, wait, hold on. So, what does it say here? Does it say he's like, okay, he's working on his patient? All right. They eat the donuts from in there, so that's a quick place for them to go get a snack really quick, so that's nice. I'm gonna go to her in 1 minute. I just want to see how this goes. $115 from him. All right, not too bad. Okay, what do we have going on here? Okay, it's insomnia. Perfect. Sleeping drugs. I wonder how much that is. I'm gonna follow her to see that. Yeah, we might need more chairs. I didn't really think about that. That like how much of a workload he may get in there. So let's just pop some more in there just in case. I'm gonna see how much her medicine was. She has to get sleeping pills, I think. So, is she going to the pharmacy? Yes. And a tranquilizer, or did we give that to her? We might have given her some of this stuff in the room. I love the extra money we have coming in. I love that. And we still have 200,000, so we will have lots of money for when we are expanding to our specialized department, likely in the next episode. So there he is. Let's zoom in, getting the medicine together. All right, so he kind of just grabs it and then that's it. 300 doll hairs. So her payment was 270 for being seen and then 300 in medicine. That is crazy. First off, that's very expensive. But okay, yeah, we're gonna be bringing in some more money now that we have this pharmacy. Very, very excited about that. And how's our waiting room looking? Not full. That is good. Lots of seating. We have our receptionist. It looks like we're running like a well-oiled machine, but I'm just gonna work through the day and let you guys know once we finish it up how we ended it, if we got any complaints or if, it was a struggle anywhere. But I think we might be able to officially move on to like expand and focus on that while they know what they're doing over here and have everything under control. So, all right, let me fast forward or I'll jump ahead and let you guys know how the end of the day goes. Okay, so we've been doing very well. However, I'm noticing randomly, I just looked, we have a lot of random idle patients just like standing still. What's that about? Like they're not being seen or anything yet. That's weird. What is that? I wonder what that is from. All right, we had another employee level up. This is Thomas Davis. So he was attending, so he's now specialist, and he's pretty well-rounded. So I'd love to see, my employees doing better and better. We have a few more patients in, but I think that's all that's coming in. I love the door here. I think this was a good decision because they go and they leave right out. They don't congest any other area. And I am happy to report, even though we still have like one patient left, we had a smooth day. No complaints. The pharmacy, he was busy, but it wasn't considered like, well, it's high now. Okay. Because I was like earlier, it was said medium. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. He has a lot, but it wasn't critical, but it is high. And I think critical is higher than high, right? Yeah. But yeah, he did pretty good. Yeah, so we did better. No more complaints, no one not knowing what they were doing, and no more returning or no returning patients that was diagnosed incorrectly. So I think this expansion between this episode and the last episode was very much so successful. Um, and I think we are officially ready to move on to a specialized department. We haven't expanded our radiology because it's expensive. First of all, to get like an MRI machine, the thing is like 100 grand. I don't think it is. I think it's like 60, but that's still a lot. So, I do want to finish it up though and get the specialized department open so that we can then get hospitalization. But I think for where we're at, we're doing pretty good. So let me know down below what you think. If you think of any other layouts that may be beneficial for me, or if you have any tips or tricks for me to use, that would be very helpful. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is probably a long one, so thank you. If it's not long, that means my editing skills are pretty decent. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, you guys don't really know how much that really helps my channel. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe? Also, really quick before I end this off, why the floor is so dirty? We got to work on that. Why is it so dirty? Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world. Bye.